what makes this place a special community. That's just short, sweet, but it's community. We've got parents that are supportive of schools, they're supportive of their kids, they're supportive of the teachers. And that makes this place really special. I'm not sure that 100% of everybody is going to always agree on that's what's best for kids. But you do what you believe is best for kids. And you do that every day. And you don't have to worry about what are the powers to be going to say, or what's going to happen, or are we going to have a population revolt or something. No. And our results bear it out. I mean, we're right there. We're turning out students that are accomplishing all kinds of stuff. You know, we've never had a low expectation for students here. Winning is a goal. Nobody says, my goal is to finish last. We have good programs in drama. We have great programs in music. We have great programs in being servants for the community. Test-wise, man, we're right on top. We're right on top. In the area, in the state, we're way up there. Whether they go from here into the workforce, whether they go from here into business, whether they go from here to college and graduate school and med school, don't figure we're done. We're not done. We got to go be the best, and that still doesn't. It'll be a little better. Or do our kids finish? Where do they finish in life? I don't care about the ball game. Where do they finish in life? And I think we're doing a pretty darn good job.
JV basketball game between the Westview Warriors and the Northridge Raiders. I am Lyndon Fry. I will be joined by Dan Byler a little bit later. He will be doing the starting lineups here shortly. But as we said, we have had a couple of requests to start streaming more games regularly for people to see with the situation of COVID-19 taking place this year, so not as many fans have been able to join the games and watch the games live. So tonight we'll be streaming the JV boys basketball game, their first game of the year against the Northridge Raiders. So with that being said, what else? There will be donations online. Dan will be talking about that a little bit later as the game goes on for everyone that is watching and wants to donate to help out the Westview Athletic department. I'll let him get into that a little bit later. But as far as right now, I will get you the starting lineups here in 1 second. It looks like for Northridge, it'll be number 10, Jordan Weaver. He is a 5'9" sophomore. Number 24, which is Noah Zumuda, a 6'2" sophomore. Number 32, which is Malachi Campbell, a 6-foot junior. And number 34, which is a 6'2" sophomore, Jethro Hostatler. And number 44, which is Jonah Steiner. He is a 6'4" junior. And for the Westview Warriors, it'll be number 11, Luke Helmuth. He is a 5'5" freshman. Number 13, Wade Springer. He is a 5'6" freshman as well. Number 15, which is Doug Meanix, a 5'6" freshman. Number 25, Evan Litweiler, a 6'1" sophomore. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 35, a 6'1" sophomore, Braden Esch. And so we will take a timeout, and then when we come back, we will have game action live from Westview High School.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Our world seems so different right now. There are so many things we thought we could depend on. Our work, our family, our health, even Westview basketball. But when our days seem uncertain, it should remind us to put our trust in a God who is certain, who knows you, who loves you, who sent his Son to save you. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but shall have eternal life." Oh, friend, put your trust in Jesus today.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Mouth-watering home-cooked meals, nightly specials, large buffet, breakfast buffet on Saturday, chicken, shrimp, and beef brisket on Saturday night, and Tuesday's lunch chicken buffet. These are what you'll find at Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka. Top off your meal with a slice of their delicious homemade pie. That's Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. For carry-out orders, call 260-593-2988.
Welcome back to Westview High School. Tonight we will be broadcasting or streaming the JV junior varsity game, boys game between the Westview Warriors and the Northridge Raiders. Both teams have had their first game here for the JV squads. I believe, looking at the schedule here, Northridge, this is actually their first game for varsity as well. They have a game that's next week that has been postponed due to COVID. But we are about a minute away from live action here at Westview between the Westview Warriors. I will quickly go over the starting lineups here in a second again for everyone to join in. That's just joining streaming here. I'll wait. So for Northridge, we have number 10, Jordan Weaver, a 5'9" sophomore, and then Noah Zumata, number 24, a 6'2" sophomore, and number 32, Malachi Campbell, a 6' junior. And then a 6'2" sophomore, number 34, Jethro Hostatler. And then the last, rounding out the starting lineup, 6'4" junior, Jonah Steiner. And now for the home team, the Westview Warriors, number 11, 5'5" freshman Luke Helmuth. And number 13, a 5'6" freshman, Wade Springer. And another guard would be 5'6" freshman, number 15, Doug Minix. And then a 6'1" sophomore, number 25, Evan Litweiler. And another 6'1" sophomore, number 35, Braden Litweiler. The JV coach for the Westview Warriors is Kenton Weaver. So we are almost ready for game action here between the Westview Warriors and the Northridge Raiders. This is the first contest of the year for both teams, so they both are looking for their first win in their first game here. All right, I'm about to get underway, about to have the tip here. Jumping for Westview is Braden Esch, and jumping for Northridge it is Noah Zumuda.
I think it's Zmuda is what they said. You just sort of smoosh it together. Zmuda.
Okay. So Westview has the ball to start the game. Up top, this is Wade Springer. He goes to the corner to, that is Luke Helmuth. He dribbles up top. He goes to Wade Springer. Back to Evan Litweiler. Up top to, that is Doug, is it Minix?
Minix.
Minix. He has his pass deflected out of bounds. It'll be Westview ball on the far side.
There's definitely a demonstration of the difference in height there. You're not going to pass over the top very often here.
Exactly. And that's they're going to be challenged with those 6'4" players. You don't see that much on the JV squad. So three-pointer by Luke Helmuth is no good.
So Northridge got the rebound, but they traveled with it.
So it'll be Westview ball underneath their own basket here. Evan Litweiler gets the ball. He goes up top to Luke Helmuth, out to Doug Minix. Looks inside. Back up top to Braden Esch. Back to Doug. Inside to Luke. Back out to Braden for a three, and he knocks it down.
That's sort of how he started the varsity game the other night.
I was going to say he had a nice 5 points on his varsity debut. Northridge goes to the corner to Weaver, and driving down the lane is number 32. Oh, they're going to take that basket away. An offensive foul on Northridge. I think they got number 44.
Yeah, moving screen there, I think, on Steiner.
Yeah. Looked kind of like he was boxing out Westview to kind of give them an open lane there to get down through there.
Well, that makes it a whole lot easier to make that layup.
Exactly. No one there. This is Braden Esch with the basketball. He gets it back inside to Luke Helmuth, and ball gets away from him, but it goes out of bounds on Northridge, so Westview will get the ball back. They inbound it to Esch. He goes to the corner. He brings it up top to Luke Helmuth, and it's stolen away by Northridge, and then a foul is called on Luke Helmuth. His first.
It was a nice anticipation play there by, Jordan Weaver.
Yeah, you could see he was reading the pass the whole way there. Jordan Weaver inbounding the basketball. He gets it into Noah Zumuda. Back out to Weaver for an open three. It's no good. He tips his own basket. Ball back to one of his teammates there. That is Steiner. And this is Weaver again. He kicks it out to Campbell. He drives down the lane, and his layup is good. He's got his first two of the night. Westview leads 3-2 with just under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. This is Litweiler. He goes out to Wade Springer in the corner to Luke Helmuth for a three. It's no good. Back on the Raiders. This is Weaver. He kicks in the corner for a three by Postauer, and it's no good. Rebounded by Braden Esch. He brings it down and goes all the way down the lane, and it is good. That's his second bucket of the night. He's off to a good start for the Warriors. Northridge has the ball again. This is Weaver in the corner with the ball. Gives it back out to Campbell. He cross-courts it to Hostetler. He drives baseline.
I think they're going to call him for a little body there, trying to shove him out of bounds, trying to cut off that baseline.
Yeah, I think so. That's that's a hard thing to do. If you're a second late, you're always going to get called for that foul. And I think they got Luke Helmuth there. I think it's his second. Oh, they got 13. Wade Springer. So up top is Weaver for Northridge. He drives down the lane.
They're either going to have to call a travel or a foul.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to discuss it. Which was it? So yeah, 3 of our starters, 5'5" or 5'6", freshmen. Not much meat on those bones yet.
No.
Oh, that time they did call Luke, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's his second already then.
Yep. So this is Northridge has the ball up top. This is Hostetler. He kicks it in the corner to Campbell, and he traveled. So Westview will get the ball back here. In for the Warriors comes number 23, Isaac Hirely, and Luke Helmuth will take a seat.
Well, yeah, probably because of that foul trouble. Get him out of there before it gets too much deeper. You don't want 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Yep. They're really patient. Springer was really patient. He just sat on the other side of the free throw line, or the half-court line, just kind of taking his time bringing it over. And Braden Nash knocks down another 3. He's 2 for 2 tonight. He's got a quick 8. He's got all 8 points of Westview.
He does, yes.
And back the other way is Weaver with a 3 for Northridge. We might have a 3-point contest here. Here's Ash with another one. This one no good. Northridge brings it back in a hurry. It's in the corner to Hostetler. He gets a screen, throws it inside to Steiner. He's triple teamed in there and somehow gets a shot up, but it's no good.
I think he put that up left-handed. I'm not sure he's left-handed.
That was impressive. And driving down the lane was Wade Springer, and he got fouled on the way to the basket.
Foul's going to be called on Weaver. That'll be his first, team's second now.
Yeah. In for the Raiders comes number 20, Caden Mack, a 6'4" junior as well. They've got plenty of height on this team.
They do.
So one thing you can, if Coach Kenton Weaver can teach us how to defend height. And that was a really nice drive by Wade Springer to get it a nice layup. The other way, Jordan Weaver right down the lane. He has a nice floater for the Raiders. He's having a nice game. He's got a quick 5.
Yeah, he scored the last 5 for Northridge.
This is Braden Nash. And it looks like, Northridge switched to a 1-3-1 zone.
Find that man. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, had Braden Nash cutting inside.
Yeah.
Nobody saw him.
Puts a shot up from about 15 feet. It's no good, but offensive rebound by Evan Litweiler. That's one thing. If you can teach young people in the zone, you can get a lot of rebounds if you're, attack.
A man breaking out front.
Yep. And that's Noah Zamuda. That's got his first 2 of the night.
Pulled within a point there. That's a long 3.
Yeah, that was Doug.
Oh, that was a very heads-up play there by Wade Springer, throwing it off of Malachi Campbell there.
So in for Northridge comes number 22, a 5'11" freshman, Jet Man. Warriors have the ball under their own basket here. They inbound it to Evan Litweiler. He goes in the corner to Ash, Braden Nash. He drives baseline. He is fouled.
That's a nice, got the bump, and then he still put a nice shot up.
And there's a lot of young kids, if you start watching them, they're really good at that. As soon as they feel contact, they're putting up a shot to get that, the free throws.
Yeah.
His first free throw is on the way, good.
Well, so he gets something other than 3s here now. Oh, I guess he scored every way there is to score.
Yep. He's got 10 points, so he's
moving right along.
Yeah. He's having a really good night shooting. so far just in the first quarter with 1.5 minutes left in the quarter.
Northridge,
yep. So Westview will get the ball back here with 1:25 left in the quarter, leading 12-9. Wade Springer bringing the ball up, and he has his pocket picked by Jordan Weaver. He goes the other way up and lays it right in.
7 for Weaver.
And bringing a little full court pressure. So they go up top and back over to Esch on the corner. He goes in the corner to what is Doug. And Littweiler swing around to Braden Esch. And he's fouled again.
He got whacked in the face.
Yeah, he got whacked.
Foul's going to be called on Caden Mack.
Already, yeah.
Oh, hey, we can look up and see who. Looks like Brady Lehman's getting set to check in, coming in for Braden Aish.
I don't know if he's got contacts or something. He might have just got scratched in the eye, but I'm sure that hurts.
Yeah.
So Brady gets the ball right on the inbound. He kicks it out to Evan Littweiler. Back to Brady in the corner. Went to drive baseline, and Northridge picked his pocket, but it went out of bounds on Northridge. So Westview inbounding the ball. They get it into Brady Lehman inside. He puts it up. It's no good. Bounces around the rim. And just bounced off. So Northridge the other way. This is Micaiah Campbell. And gets the ball top of the court. He drives inside. I think they got a hand check foul.
They're going to call it on Springer. He picks up his second.
They got fourth foul on Westview, and it's 2 guards with 2 fouls. So.
Yeah. They're not sharing very well.
Nope.
Well, those are some bright green shoes there.
Yeah, I saw
sported there by Jethro Hostetler.
He lob it inside, knocked away. That's a good play right there.
Way to go, Hirely. That was a heads-up play. Hirely's first year at Westview. I think he'd been attending Clinton Christian prior to this year.
That's a good defensive play.
Against a much taller
That's going to be,
yeah,
that's going to be key. See, you haven't really seen Northridge go into the post much. Oh, that's a good defensive play there. I think there was 2 Warriors there. I'm not sure who got the steal there.
I think Minix ended up ripping it out of there, but I think who was it, Springer or Hirely? One of them started it, getting him distracted.
Oh, 5-second call up top. I think the coach wanted to run a play with 5 seconds left. No one was really moving, and he got caught up there in no man's land. So 3.8 seconds, Northridge gets the ball.
Oh, he took a couple extra steps there, and they did call it. I was afraid they weren't going to. He's too excited about getting that shot up.
He took about 2 steps.
Oh, yeah, I got a dribble. They got a little closer to our end.
Now 2 seconds to get a quick shot off here. So you're looking at, I think you set up a box, something down there, and screen for one of the players coming across to get an open shot.
Certainly not going to work. I'd say it's certainly not going to work to try to lob it into the middle. I don't think. If we had some height and somebody with a really good jumping ability, you might be able to just do it inside there. But they've got all the height. Oh.
And they get a 3 off at the buzzer, and it's no good by, I think that's Campbell. They got a wide open look there. So at the end of the first, it is Westview 12, Northridge 11. We'll be back in after this timeout.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Mouth-watering home-cooked meals, nightly specials, large buffet, breakfast buffet on Saturday, chicken, shrimp, and beef brisket on Saturday night, and Tuesday's lunch chicken buffet. These are what you'll find at Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka. Top off your meal with a slice of their delicious homemade pie. That's Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. For carry-out orders, call 260-593-2988.
Welcome back to Westview High School. The JV game for the boys between the Westview Warriors and the Northridge Raiders.
So far, a lot of scoring done. Looks like it's between Jordan Weaver and Braden Aish for Westview.
Exactly.
Aish has got all but 2 of our points, and Weaver's got all but 4 of theirs. Couple sophomores.
Yep. This is JV is a good learning experience for people, you know, to start, you know, seeing how to shoot the ball, how to play within the offense. You know, it's good learning experience for young kids. So to see these sophomores start to play well like that, that's a good sight for both coaches.
Wow, he went in there out of control, and I think he lucked out getting a foul called on him.
Yeah, I think if Evan would have stayed in position there, it would have been an offensive foul.
Yeah, so like you said, instead Evan Litweiler gets called for the foul.
So Northridge will have the ball underneath their own hoop here.
Yeah. Looks like they're doing a little maintenance down there on the floor, trying to get things wiped up.
Yep. So they inbound the ball to number, I forget who that is. It'll be Malachi Campbell. He drives down baseline. He passes out to Hostadler. He has a 3, and it's good. Jethro Hostadler, his first 3 of the night. Westview turns it right back over to the Northridge Raiders. So it'll be Northridge ball. They're bringing it in. It'll be Campbell. And then he passes over to Weaver, outside to Hostadler. He has another 3. It's no good. But it goes off of Westview, so it'll be Northridge ball. Northridge inbounds again underneath their own basket. Up top to Steiner, in the corner to Hostadler. Back out to Weaver. He dribbles at the top of the key, and then they call a moving screen on Northridge, so they turn the ball right over to Westview.
Yeah, and when you have an offensive foul, it's considered a turnover.
That's a 5th foul on team foul on Northridge. So Westview with the ball here. It's Hirely. He goes up top to Wade Springer, to Evan, back to Luke Helmuth. In the corner to Isaac for 3, and it just rolls off the rim. His first shot of the night. And they go back door to Hostadler, and he has a wide open layup. Is that? Yep, Hostadler. So Westview with the ball again. This is Evan Litweiler in the corner to Doug, and he misses a shot, but gets back on defense to block an open layup. They had an open layup there. This is Campbell. He's off the mark on a 3-pointer for Northridge. It's been a lot of 3s been shot in this game.
That time Weaver gets called for the poke in there, trying to knock it loose. It picks up his 2nd foul, 6 on the Raiders now. Looks like we have a substitution coming in for the Raiders. Jet Man back in. I think he was in earlier.
Yeah, I think he was in earlier. So Northridge leads this JV game 16-12 with 5:06 left in the 2nd quarter. Inbound it to Wade Springer. Gives it back to Evan Litweiler. In the corner to Isaac. He gets it out to Evan Litweiler. He thought about the 3, fakes it, and drives it down the lane, and his runner is good. It's his first bucket of the night. Back the other way comes Northridge. Another three by Campbell. No good. Rebounded by Luke Helmuth.
And obviously, guys have been coached how to box out. I mean, let the when you can let the ball bounce on the floor and get the rebound, that's means you're doing something right.
Exactly. Three no good by Doug. And they've had a lot. They had it again there. Doug got again a hand on a deflection there that, you know, interrupts the rhythm of the offense. They miss a three by Jet Man, but they get the offensive rebound, and another three no good by, I think that was Hostetler.
Yeah, that was a missed assignment there.
So we have a timeout by Westview. 30-second timeout.
And we will take a quick timeout as well.
Mouth-watering home-cooked meals, nightly specials, large buffet, breakfast buffet on Saturday, chicken, shrimp, and beef brisket on Saturday night, and Tuesday's lunch chicken buffet. These are what you'll find at Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka. Top off your meal with a slice of their delicious homemade pie. That's Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. For carry-out orders, call 260-593-2988.
So we're back at Westview High School here. Northridge leads Westview 18-14 with 4:04 left in the second quarter. Westview has the ball. Bringing it up for them is Springer, Wade Springer. He goes back to Luke Helmuth, over to Brady Lehman in the corner, back to Luke Helmuth. He goes back to Evan Litweiler. It looks like Northridge is playing some sort of zone here. Like kind of a man-to-man two. I don't know. It's a little bit of mixed everything, but it's a missed shot.
Must be a matchup zone. That,
I thought that was,
Well, they don't call that nearly as much as they used to. They allow players a dribble or so sometimes to get control, and then they still let them dribble. But that time they didn't.
Yep.
I mean, when I was in high school, certainly no question would have been a double dribble. But sometimes I have to wonder as they let some of those things go now.
Yep. This is Litweiler in the corner. He's looking for a teammate. He gets it to Brady Lehman.
Say just like that. Yeah. Thought they were going to let him get away with it after calling it the other way. But Northridge coach was
he was on top
very
of that.
happy to point that out.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
So Northridge has the ball coming back the other way. It's Hostetler, top of the key. He goes over to Campbell. He drives in the lane, passes it out to Jet Man. His three rolls around and rattles in.
He tried to climb back out.
So they've climbed up to a 7-point lead now on the Warriors. So this is Luke Helmuth driving baseline. He goes to Lehman, out to Springer, swinging around. And they turn right back over to Northridge. So it'll be Northridge ball coming back the other way.
So Weaver and Steiner coming back in for Northridge. So the biggest difference for us, I think, is just Braden Aish sitting on the bench.
Yeah. Which I don't know, since he plays varsity, how much he can play.
Right.
So this is Campbell, top of the key. He goes inside to Steiner. He's triple teamed in there. He kicks it out to Hostetler. He drives baseline. His layup is good.
Hostetler up to what?
5, I believe.
Yeah, I've got him for
7. Yep.
Actually, I've got him for 9.
Really? I might have missed a couple buckets there. Westview goes back door to Helmuth, and he gets a nice layup there. His first bucket of the night. And Hostetler the other way. He can't connect on the layup. So Westview gets the rebound coming back the other way. This is Lehman driving baseline. He kicks it out. Oh, he has it taken away on the baseline. So Northridge back the other way. They hit it. Heads up play to Hostetler, and he gets a nice layup. They've had a couple of those this quarter where they have, wide open layups on the fast break where Westview's not getting back quick enough to, get in the paint to slow them down from the layup.
Yeah, that's probably not going to be seen very favorably by the coaching staff.
No, not at all.
Get back.
Yep. So this is Evan Litweiler with the ball. A minute 30 left. Brady Lehman. He's fouled.
Caden Mack's going to pick up his second, and we'll be shooting a free throw here. A couple free throws.
Yep.
Harrison Kaufman coming in. That might be his first appearance for Northridge, 5'9" sophomore.
Yep, I believe so.
Looks like Hirely's getting set to check back in for Westview.
Brady's first shot is good. That's his first points of the night.
Well, that'd be his first points.
His career.
Yeah, in his high school career.
Yep. He's got a second one.
Only a freshman.
Mm-hmm. It's on the way. It rattles out. No good. So Hostetler back the other way for Northridge. He drives down the lane. His layup is good. He's had a good second quarter here.
Yeah, I've got him for 13 points all here in the second quarter.
Exactly. This is Luke. He was driving down the lane and he's fouled, so he'll get a couple free throws as well.
Yeah, I think that's going to be on Harrison Kaufman, who had just checked in.
And be his first.
But again, like you said, they'll put Helmuth at the line to shoot.
Mm-hmm. So this is Luke Helmuth. His first shot is no good. Northridge back the other way. Inside Kaufman, he gets it into Wyatt Zip in his first bucket of the night. Or no, his second.
I have it as his first.
Oh, is it his first?
So maybe
that's missed one. That's where I might have messed up and went post that way. So it's under a minute. This is Litweiler, top of the key. He almost had a carry there.
Yeah, and then almost traveled at the end. So
nice drive by
Minix. Yeah.
Nice pull up for two. His first two of the night. 30 seconds. This is Hostetler. He kicks it out to Wyatt. He missed it. The three, but I believe there might be a foul on Westview.
Yeah, it's going to be called on Helmuth. He did not box out on his man, and then he tried to chase it down afterwards.
And that is his third foul, so he'll be coming out of the ball game here. Northridge inbounding underneath their own basket, and they lost track of the guy in the corner, and that's Kaufman. He gets a wide open three. So with 15 seconds left, it's Westview's ball. Top of the key, and they turn it right back over to Northridge. This is Campbell driving down the lane. His layup is good. So Westview back the other way. This is Litweiler. He goes in at the buzzer and gets fouled, so he'll be shooting a couple free throws yet.
Certainly this second period has been just about all Northridge. So Steiner picks up his second foul. Litweiler a chance to shoot out there with nobody around.
And it's nothing but net. So you get one more. They even start playing the music.
They're over in the other room. They don't realize that they just saw time ran out. So not only is he out there by himself, he has to shoot with the, band playing.
He got them both.
But he did it anyway.
So at the half, it is Northridge 34, Westview 21. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come, and see me play.
Our world seems so different right now. There are so many things we thought we could depend on: our work, our family, our health, even Westview basketball. But when our days seem uncertain, it should remind us to put our trust in a God who is certain, who knows you, who loves you, who sent his Son to save you. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but shall have eternal life." Oh, friend, put your trust in Jesus today.
And we're back here at Westview High School, halftime of the junior varsity contest versus the visiting Northridge Raiders from just to the west of us here, Middlebury. Taking a look at scoring, first quarter Westview was up 12-11 at the end of the quarter, but then just sort of let Northridge take off. Northridge outscored us 23-9 in the second quarter, so they've got built up quite a lead. Certainly made up that 1-point deficit by quite a bit. So 34-21 at the half. The Raiders being led by Jethro Hostetler, one of their starters, a sophomore. He scored all 11 of his points in the second period. 7 points for Jordan Weaver. He scored all of his points in the first quarter. And then 4 points apiece for Malachi Campbell and Wyatt Zepp. And Wyatt, I think, is the only player between the two rosters that scored in both quarters. He had a 2-point bucket in first and second period for his 4 points. Zepp came in the second period, scored a couple buckets for his 4. 3 points, a 3-pointer each for Harrison Kaufman and Noah Zamuda. And 2 points to round out the scoring. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Jet Mann with the 3-pointer. Noah Zamuda had a 2-pointer in the first period to round out the scoring for the Raiders. Westview being led by the 10 by Braden Aish. All in the first quarter, he had got slapped in the face or in the eye, and he came out towards the end of the first quarter. He already had 10 points with 2 3-pointers, a regular bucket, and 2 free throws. So he's leading all scorers for Westview. 4 points for Evan Litweiler, all in the second period. And then 2 points each for Luke Helmuth, Wade Springer, and Doug Minix, the 3 starting guards. And the other point being scored by Brady Lehman from the free throw line. So, yeah.
I think just as far as Westview, you could see a big difference in the second quarter once Braden didn't play. You know, he was the only one that was really, I thought, looked really confident and relaxed with the ball. The others, I mean, it's their first game of the year. You know,
well, it's not only their first game of the year, it's their first high school game for several of them.
Yep. So there's definitely a lot of learning, you know, yet to do. But I thought once he came out, it kind of, the offense didn't flow as smoothly as it had when he was in there, you know. So.
Well, and anytime you take your best player out, they can shift if they want. And everybody takes a guy one step down the ladder, and all of a sudden those matchups that might have been, you know, where you might have had the advantage, all of a sudden it's even now, or if it was even, now all of a sudden you're at a disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly.
And that can quickly make a big difference. So, and I don't know if they were saving, maybe they're saving Braden some quarters for the varsity contest, but my sense is that, I mean, he's going to get some playing time this year, but probably not a lot. I think they had talked about wanting him to get a lot of playing time, and they thought the best way for him to do that this year might be on the junior varsity roster, and still dress for varsity and get some playing time. But so I don't know, unless he hurt his eye more than we thought.
Yeah, exactly. But he definitely looks really confident out there when he's playing. And I saw the other night in varsity, he did get, you know, he scored 5 points for varsity, so he did have a good game for them too.
Yeah, and I was not keeping track of the turnovers and all that, but
I thought for the most part I didn't keep either, but it looked like it was pretty clean. You know, it wasn't too sloppy. I thought second quarter might got a little sloppy for Westview there a couple times, but for the most part I thought it was a pretty fair play game. You know?
It did sort of remind me of the girls game earlier today, where with the height disadvantage.
Oh, yes.
So we started 3 guys that are 5.5 feet and under, and odds are they're actually shorter than that, because my experience has been that when I look at a roster, they tend to stretch the height as much as they can.
Yep.
And
you
so,
add with a shoe size in there.
And so we start 3 guys at 5.5 feet or under, and I think their shortest, they had a 5'9", and the rest were all 6 foot and over, if I remember correctly. Yeah, had a 5'9", then they had one at 6 foot, 2 at 6'2", and one at 6'4", and then they had 2 more 6'4" guys to come off the bench.
And the point by you there on the Westview starters, all those the 5 foot or 5'6" and 5'5", they're all freshmen.
They're freshmen,
you
yes.
know, they're 3 freshmen, so this is their first crack at a high school game. So it's definitely going to be something to get used to.
Well, that's true, and then just looking at, I hadn't really looked at that, but you're right. Northridge started two juniors and 3 sophomores. We started 2 sophomores and 3 freshmen.
Exactly.
So not only are we giving up height, we're giving up experience.
Yeah, and I thought they started, Westview started the game really good. You didn't really see that, but I thought that second quarter you did start seeing that experience factor. For Northridge, they were out running.
They started settling right in there. They realized they could go over the top, and yeah. So, and there were a couple missed blockouts on rebounds, which those quickly make a difference.
Exactly.
And I think the hardest blockout to do is when a guy's way outside and there's a shot taken on the other side of the floor, but you don't know where that rebound's going to pop out to, and I think that's where Luke Helmuth caught his 3rd foul. Well, actually, though that shot came from his side because it was his man, I think, and then it came right back to him, and he hadn't boxed out. So
those are definitely hard to read, on 3-point shots. If it's a hard bounce off the rim, and you never know which way it's going, so you have to be in position, and sometimes you're just out of position and you get caught. You're going to get called.
So anyway, maybe we'll take another quick break here, and we'll come back for second half action of the junior varsity contest, and then follow that up with the varsity contest.
Our world seems so different right now. There are so many things we thought we could depend on: our work, our family, our health, even Westview basketball. But when our days seem uncertain, it should remind us to put our trust in a God who is certain, who knows you, who loves you, who sent his Son to save you. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but shall have eternal life." Oh, friend, put your trust in Jesus today.
If you're looking to replace or repair your home appliances, Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware is your local stop for Amana, Maytag, and Whirlpool appliances. Featuring in-home and in-store service and parts on most makes of home appliances. See JJ for all your appliance needs at Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware, an authorized Whirlpool and Maytag service center for over 40 years, located at the Blinker Light in downtown Topeka. Call them at 260-593-2973.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family owned and operated since 1989.
Furrup May Funeral Home in LaGrange serves the surrounding area with dignified and personal funeral services. Furrup May provides pre-planning, traditional funeral services, traditional cremations and simple cremations, as well as monument sales. Call to discuss your needs with a knowledgeable funeral director, Lowell or Brian May, licensed funeral directors who will help you honor the cherished memory of your departed loved one. Call 260-463-3131 or visit their website at furrupmayfuneralhome.com.
And we're back here at Westview High School, about the start of the second half. Halftime it is Northridge 34, Westview 21. And Westview will get the ball to start the second half here.
And it looks like we're back to our original starting lineup, 10, 24, 35. Looks like they are as well.
This is Braden Nash. He goes up top to Springer, back to Lane, or Helmuth inside to Braden Nash, and he missed the inside. First action since the first quarter there.
It's a nice soft jump hook there, but Couldn't quite get it to drop.
That's an offensive foul called on Steiner. That's his third.
Steiner's a pretty big guy, and he had a lot of freight moving forward. He couldn't stop.
That's one of the hardest things I've ever learned to do is take a charge. When a guy's like that rumbling at you, you can't.
Big guy coming, but you got to stand there and take it, or they'll call you for the foul if you move. So Zepp back in for the Raiders. Steiner comes out.
So this is Ash on top. He drives down the lane. He goes up for the layup, and it's good.
It looks like he's just playing at a different level there, isn't he? Just score.
He can score pretty much at will when he wants to, and this is Northridge up top. They save it from going in the backcourt. Hostetler up top. He gets a screen, and then they throw it to the outside. Weaver retrieves it.
Couple wild passes here. They've managed to retrieve them both, but.
So this is Weaver. He goes back up to Hostetler, top of the key. In the corner to Zamuda. He drives down the lane. He kicks it out to Weaver. He drives baseline, and he is fouled.
I'm not sure if they're going to get Luke from behind or Braden from in front.
Yeah.
Don't think he ever quite got to Braden. Now they're going to call it. I was wrong on both. It was Minix.
That's his first. So Weaver will get a couple free throws. First one is no good.
You know what? I just realized they haven't scored anything on free throws. I don't think they've been at the line.
Yeah, I have it down as their first time going to the free throw line. So his second one is on the way. This one's good. So Westview coming back the other way. It's Wade Springer. He brings it up. He gives it to Litweiler. Back to Springer. Cross court over to
Minix.
Oh, they had him on the back door, and he was just a second too late on the pass.
Yeah.
But Westview will have the ball as it was deflected out of bounds by Northridge.
Trying to go over the top. They got a lot of height in there.
On something like that, your best option might be a bounce pass, to try to get around him. There's Litweiler. He look inside, can't find anything. Out to Wade. Helmuth. His 15-footer is no good off the back of the iron. Off of Northridge, it'll be Westview ball.
Yeah, I'm not keeping track of the rebounds, but it feels like we're getting our fair share.
Yeah, exactly. For being undersized.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Giving up an average of 4, 5, 6 inches at each position.
There's Helmuth. He goes to Doug in the corner, and he knocks down the three. It's his first three. Back the other way comes Northridge inside, and they get a friendly bounce. That's Noah. He gets a nice easy bounce there for two. His first point since the first quarter. Inside, Westview goes to Braden. He missed the turnaround 10-footer. Northridge, this is Weaver in the corner. He goes outside to, back to Weaver. In the corner, top to Hostetler. He goes back, and the ball is stolen by Westview. Luke Helmuth fakes. Oh, nice fake. Nice fake.
Got him in the air and then just dribbled right around him. That was a beautiful play by Luke.
Beautiful move. Yep. This is Weaver for Northridge, and it's intercepted by Evan Litweiler, and he goes all the way. He has it blocked. That was a good play by Northridge there to get back, hustle back.
Well, that was that height. I mean, most JV players can't block something off the backboard like that.
Exactly. And Westview had a wide open Luke Helmuth right there by the basket for a back door, and he missed it. This is Hostetler for Northridge, and he gets the layup to go. And then Northridge calls a timeout. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, and we'll take one as well.
Mouth-watering home-cooked meals, nightly specials, large buffet, breakfast buffet on Saturday, chicken, shrimp, and beef brisket on Saturday night, and Tuesday's lunch chicken buffet. These are what you'll find at Tiffany's Restaurant in Topeka. Top off your meal with a slice of their delicious homemade pie. That's Tiffany's Restaurant on East Lake Street in Topeka. For carry-out orders, call 260-593-2988.
Welcome back to Westview High School. Here, the basketball game between the junior varsity game between Northridge Raiders and the Westview Warriors. We have 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in the third quarter. It'll be Westview ball. Bringing it up for the Westview Warriors will be Wade Springer. Crosses the timeline, goes over to Doug Minix, and back to Wade Springer. Cross court to Evan Litweiler. He had a wide open three, pass it up, drive down the lane. He goes to Springer, back to Braden Nash. He drives baseline. Kicks it out to Litweiler. To Brady Lehman. His three is on the way, and it's good. That's his first bucket of the night. He had a free throw early in the game. Northridge back the other way. This is Jet Man. He goes to Mack, baseline, up top to Weaver. He drives down the lane. It's a wild shot, and he gets it up, but Brady Lehman comes out with the rebound for the Warriors and brings it up to Wade Springer. Cross court it to Braden, over to Litweiler, back to top of the key for Brady Nash. He drives down the lane, puts it up, no good. Strong move, but just a little off. This is
hustle back by Braden Nash to knock that one out.
And that's a good play by him, because you know, you get a layup like that and you miss it, you can get down on yourself. But to hustle back and keep engaged on the defensive end, that shows your effort. So Northridge inbounding. This is Jetman. He goes top of the key to Kaufman. Back in the corner to Jetman. Inside deflected by Braden, and then Westview comes away with it. This is Doug. He goes cross court to Evan Litweiler. Up to Brady Lehman, across Ash, and he had a bad pass inside, picked off by Northridge. Inside they go to Steiner. He kicks it out. Three-point basket or bucket. Nope. An offensive rebound is good by Jet Man. It's his first since the second quarter. So Westview down 10 with 2 minutes left in the game, and they turn it over. So just a bad pass there down at his feet. You can't, it's hard to catch those when they got a little heat on him and down at your feet.
Yeah, there's really no way to scoop those out of there.
So this is Weaver from Northridge. He goes in the corner to Jet Man. He goes back up top to Weaver. He dribbles across court to Kaufman. He gets a screen, goes over to Noah. And then doing a lot of dribbling. There's a Steiner with a free throw jumper, no good. Rebounded by Brady Lehman. So back come the Warriors. Lehman across the timeline. He goes over, bad pass to Braden Nash. And the Northridge Raiders lay it up and in. That is Noah Zamuda, his third basket. He's had a strong second half here.
They've had a couple passes here. They're just sort of slow passes inside, and well, that time is across the top. And
Northridge has been able to read him all the way and been able to pick him, and then they're hustling back the other way, and Steiner saves it from going out of bounds. He's in the corner with the ball. Nova's up top. Goes to Weaver. Back over to Jetman. With a Steiner. Just under a minute left in the third. They hand it off to Jetman. And his runner is good. A nice little 10-footer there. This is Brady Lehman for Westview. He drives down baseline. Nothing there, so he kicks it out over to Brady Nash. In the corner to Evan Litweiler. To Braden. Brady Lehman. He goes to Doug, drives baseline, nothing there. And they call a foul. I think they're going to call Northridge here on a foul.
There's two Northridge players there. I think maybe Jordan Weaver came, he came flying in from outside. So they're going to call that foul on him. That'll be his third.
Yep. And that was a good play by Brady there, just to go up and go after the ball, because if he wouldn't have done that, they would have got an easy ball and they would have been going the other way.
Yeah, nice. Again, hustle play, showing you want that ball.
Yep.
Minix wide open.
Yep. Oh, it went in and out.
Brady
Lehman with the rebound. That one just rolled around the rim and just did not go down for him.
Foul's going to be called on Noah Zamuda. That's his second. 3 on the Raiders now for the second half.
So Lehman will get a couple free throws here. First one's good.
I think he'd hit one earlier, one of two in the first. Would have been the second period, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd gotten it down to where we're down by 8, and all of a sudden we're chasing 14 again.
Yeah, exactly. So he gets to knock both of them down. So he's up to, he's got 6 points on the game for him.
Yeah, 3 and 3 ones.
So inside they go to Hostetler, back out to Jetman. He goes inside to Steiner. His shot is no good, but I think they're going to call a foul on Brady Nash there, which will be his first.
And one thing I've noticed from up here, it is really hard to see those fingers, because often they put them right in front of their face, and their fingers are the same color as their face.
Yep.
They should all wear gloves the color of Hostetler's shoes down there. It worked just fine.
Yep. Steiner misses the first free throw there. It's a 6'4" junior. So his second is on the way, and it is good. This one rattles around and goes in for him. So 3 seconds left. Northridge steals the ball, and they shoot no good. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's Northridge 46, Westview 33. We'll be back after this timeout.
Remodeling in the near future? Dale Fry at Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is the right man for the job. Get a new look for your bathroom, kitchen, garage, attic, or anywhere else in your house. Dale is fully trained, licensed, and insured. No subcontractors, just Dale and his son, Owen, will do the job. Call 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com.
Westview High School. The start of the 4th quarter here between the junior varsity game, the boys game between Northridge Raiders and the Westview Warriors. Start of the 4th quarter, and Northridge leads Westview 46-33.
So we're back to our starting lineup with the exception that Brady Lehman's in there in place of Springer right now.
Yep. So Northridge gets the ball to start the quarter, and I think that's Weaver had it there. They look back door to Hostetler. He got a layup, but he missed it. And it's chased down by Litweiler. He
Not sure how he ever kept control of that thing. I think he was dribbling through their legs.
Yep. Brady Lehman in the corner. He drives baseline. Kicks out of Lehman. Litweiler, open 3. It's on the way. It's nothing but the bottom of the net. His first 3 of the night. Back comes Northridge here. That's Campbell. Top of the key, he drives. Gives it out to Hostetler. His 3 on the way. No good. And rebounded by Luke Helmuth.
Maybe we can get it back under 10 points here again if we get a score here.
Yep.
Oh, that was awfully close.
Oh, it was. They've had a lot of those passes that Northridge has done a really good job of jumping into the passing lane. Just like right there.
Yeah, Brady a little too aggressive that time, but it's hard to fault him for that. Oh, but is that his first foul?
I believe that's his first foul. Yeah.
So I guess we won't fault him for being that aggressive.
He's played well though for being a freshman. He's come in and had some nice buckets. I think he got him down for 6 points, so it's a good debut. You know, so this is Hostetler. He goes to Jetman, back to Hostetler, top of the key.
Oh,
that's
the whole gym saw that one.
That was one of those situations. He kind of stopped too and let the ref make the call there. So Westview gets the ball back. This is Esch. He drives baseline. Thought about the pull up, kicks it out to Helmuth. Back up top to Doug Minix. Back to Braden. He fakes the 3, goes inside. 15-foot pull up is nice. Bottom of the net right there for Esch.
He's got a lot of places he can shoot from, and with his height.
Yep. And for his height, he's able to shoot outside and knock down, so he'll be able to spread the ball. Northridge off on the 3. I believe that was Jet Man. So Westview back the other way. This is Ash. No one picks him up. He goes down the lane and misses a layup.
There, Brady Lehman making something happen again.
Yeah.
Poked it loose. Couldn't quite corral it then, but
good effort play, you know.
So yeah, Braden's doing a nice job on those drives, getting inside there. Somehow not quite the touch yet to have those all spin in there when he gets that drives in like that.
Yep.
I love the driving though.
As Weaver, he goes inside to let's see. I don't know who that's Campbell, but he was behind. He was kind of underneath the basket and couldn't really get a clean shot off there. So he gets at top of the key again. You know, cross court to Mack. He drives baseline, nothing there. He kicks it out to Campbell. He fakes the 3, drives inside. Wild layup, no good, but it's offensive rebound. Putback is good by number 30, which is Wyatt Zip. So Westview back the other way. This is Helmuth. He fakes, drives inside, kicks it back out to Braden Nash for a wide open 3, and he knocks it down. Another 3. I think that's his 3rd 3 of the night.
It is, yes.
He's got 17 points is what the scoreboard's showing.
See, that's the closest we've been in a while. We're down within 7, except now it's 9. Oh, came back out.
Back out. They got lucky on that one. That was Campbell with the miss. Litweiler,
what was the call there?
Yeah.
Whoa, warning on the coach. I'm not sure what was happening.
Was it a Northridge coach?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gave him a warning, so
he must have not been happy there.
So
I did see it was a little rough down there underneath the basket, but I mean they're both teams scrapping for a rebound there. So
yeah.
Westview inbounds it. Springer to Helmuth. Back out to Doug Minix. His 3 is on the way. It's no good. Off the back of the iron. Northridge back the other way. Inside. Back out to Mann. He goes top of the key to Mack. Over to Campbell. He drives baseline. And they call blocking foul, I think, on Doug.
Yeah, they were going to call that on the floor, I believe, before the shot.
He really doesn't have a. He has a. That's a. What's his name? Doug doesn't have much of a chance against him. He's surrendering about 6 inch.
At least 6. Yeah.
And go back in the corner and they pick his pocket. That's a good defensive play.
Timeout called quickly as we got the steal. Got it back under 7. So looks like we're making a run back at him, but we'll take a timeout here as well. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
If you're looking to replace or repair your home appliances, Topeka Do It Best Hardware is your local stop for Amana, Maytag, and Whirlpool appliances. Featuring in-home and in-store service and parts on most makes of home appliances. See JJ for all your appliance needs at Topeka Do It Best Hardware, an authorized Whirlpool and Maytag service center for over 40 years, located at the Blinker Light in downtown Topeka. Call them at 260-593-2973.
Mold Mob in Shipshewana provides an environmentally conscious approach to mold, moisture, and odor removal. Mold Mob gets to the source of the problem in a way that is effective, affordable, and protects the planet. Mold Mob's indoor air quality services don't just cover up odors, mold, smoke, or other toxins. They remediate with treatments that denature bacteria, fungi, and other toxic substances for cleaner air. That's Mold Mob, just west of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Or call 260-214-1250.
So with 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter here between the junior varsity game between Westview and Northridge, it is Northridge 48, Westview 41. And Westview's had a really good 4th quarter here to start anyways. The first half of the 4th quarter has been really good. They've cut into that 13-point lead.
Right, yeah, they see we've outscored them 7-2.
Yeah.
And we have a chance to cut into it a little more here. We have the ball back. So.
Yeah, first couple of possessions, if you get a good basket, it'll give you a little bit more confidence as you go. He just slid that pivot put just one inch too far, and they got called for that. So it'll be turnover back to the Northridge Raiders. It's Campbell bringing the ball up for Northridge. He goes over to Jordan Weaver. He looks inside, nothing there. He goes top of the key to Zeb. Hands it off to Weaver again. He goes up top to, that's Mack, and the ball is stolen there by Doug, I believe. Ooh, tried to shot fake and it got blocked. So back the other way comes Campbell for Northridge, and he lays it up and in.
He blocked. He got one guy up in the air, but the other guy got him.
So Westview goes inside to Braden. In the corner to Springer. Springer for 3, and it's no good. So Northridge, this is Weaver. He's looking for a teammate. He goes cross court to Mann. Back over to Zeb, and his jumper from the corner of the free throw line is good.
And just like that, they pushed it back out to 11 points.
So Westview, this is Ash. He goes inside, back to Ash on the give and go, and he's got a wide open layup, and that was a good play there by both of those teammates.
It was pretty much a textbook give and go.
Exactly.
I mean, he just handed it to him. He didn't even pass it.
Yep. So this is Campbell, top of the key for Northridge. He goes to Zeb. Hand off to Campbell. I think Westview, the JV teams kind of picked up on that play where they do the kind of rub handoff.
Right.
And you could see the players are starting to pick up on that.
Try that again. I'll take it from you.
Northridge calls a timeout with 1:51 left in the game.
Looks to me like that's a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. We'll be back 60 seconds.
If you're looking to replace or repair your home appliances, Topeka Do It Best Hardware is your local stop for Amana, Maytag, and Whirlpool appliances. Featuring in-home and in-store service and parts on most makes of home appliances. See JJ for all your appliance needs at Topeka Do It Best Hardware, an authorized Whirlpool and Maytag service center for over 40 years, located at the Blinker Light in downtown Topeka. Call them at 260-593-2973.
Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana invites you to visit their expanded showroom filled with a complete line of solid hardwood custom-made furniture for your entire home. You'll also find a wide selection of recliners, couches, chairs, and many more home furnishings to suit anyone's taste. Weaver Furniture, located just south of US Highway 20 on County Road 75 North. Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana, family-owned and operated since 1989.
And we're back at Westview High School here. There's 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the JV game between Westview and Northridge. And I didn't know if you saw Dan, but I just saw Brady Lehman come out from the locker room and he has his hand taped up. So I don't know if he jammed something there or not.
I did not see that. I was tallying up some stats.
And Northridge goes back door and they get a good bucket by Jet Mann. Wide open backdoor cut. Got a nice easy layup. So Westview back the other way. This is Helmuth, top to Springer. Back over to Doug. In the corner to Braden. His 16-footer is no good. The offensive rebound by Springer, and he gets a nice bucket right there.
About got knocked down by his teammate afterwards, but
Northridge back in a hurry, and they get it easy two again. This is Jet Mann again. He's had a nice second half here.
Yeah, I show him with 8 points in the second half.
Yep. This is Litweiler. He goes to Braden, back into, and they kick it outside to Helmuth, and his three is just one. So Northridge back the other way. Hostotler. He gives it to Jet Mann. And we're under 50 seconds left here in the game, and a wide open layup for Jordan Weaver. So back come the Warriors. This is Helmuth. He cross courts it to, it goes over to Litweiler in the corner to Doug. His 16-footer is good.
Well, he's got a quick release on that shot. It's turned and fired.
This is Weaver going through traffic in the corner to Steiner. He kicks it out to Hostotler. 25 seconds left in the game. Hostotler dribbling around. Goes to Steiner. Back to Hostotler. Kicks it out to Weaver.
Looks like they're going to try to kill the clock.
Yep. This is Hostotler and Coleman. And goes back to Mann, and that's going to do it here. So the final score is Northridge 58, Westview 47. We'll be back in 60 seconds to do the final statistics and stats.
Our world seems so different right now. There are so many things we thought we could depend on. Our work, our family, our health, even Westview basketball. But when our days seem uncertain, it should remind us to put our trust in a God who is certain, who knows you, who loves you, who sent his Son to save you. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but shall have eternal life." Oh, friend, put your trust in Jesus today.
To Westview High School. We just concluded the JV game here. I'll have Dan go over the final statistics.
All right, we're just going to run through the scoring here real quick, and then we'll be logging off, and then you'll need to log back in to watch the varsity game, which will be coming back on. We're coming back on the air just real shortly here. It'll be both on the IHSA TV app or on YouTube on the LaGwana Media channel. So the Raiders had 2, 4, 6, 8 players scored tonight for them. They were led by Jethro Hostetler, a sophomore, 13 points, 11 points for Jet Mann. He came in off the bench as a freshman, 5'11 freshman, 11 points, 10 points for Jordan Weaver, one of the starters, 9 points for Wyatt Zepp, also a freshman, came in off the bench, a 6'4" freshman. I think I missed one. No, okay, Jet Mann, 6 points for Noah Zamuda, and 6 points for Malachi Campo, 3 points for Harrison Kaufman, and 1 point for Jonah Steiner, their center, 6'4" junior. Westview led tonight by 19 points from Braden Aish. He sat out most of the second quarter, did a lot of scoring when he was in there, but obviously not during that quarter. 7 points tonight for Doug Minnix, 7 points for Evan Litweiler, 4 points each for Luke Helmuth and Wade Springer, and those were all the starters. The only other points came from Brady Lehman, who came in off the bench to score 6 points. So thanks for joining us tonight for, I guess this would be the inaugural JV live streaming game. We'll try to do that for as many of the games as we can. And at the very least, we'll have video for you, but hopefully maybe we can do audio as well. So thanks for joining us tonight, and come on back and watch the varsity contest in just a minute.